On the outside, they looked like the perfect couple, good-looking, charming, and seemingly happy. But behind closed doors, Paul Bernardo and Karla Homolka were hiding a dark secret that shocked the world. This is the chilling story of the Ken and Barbie Killers. Paul Bernardo and Karla Homolka, a Canadian couple who committed a series of brutal crimes, including the rape and murder of several young women in the early 1990s. In this video, we will explore the shocking double life of this seemingly ideal couple, their heinous crimes, how they were eventually caught, and the impact their case had on Canadian society. Born in 1964, Paul Bernardo grew up in a troubled family in Scarborough, Ontario. Despite coming from a wealthy background, he developed disturbing behaviors from a young age. By his late teens, he was engaging in criminal acts, including stalking women. Karla, born in 1970, was the eldest of 3 sisters and appeared to have a normal upbringing in St. Catharines, Ontario. She was described as friendly and well-liked, with a particular love for animals. In 1987, she met Paul, and the two quickly became inseparable. Paul and Karla's relationship was intense and passionate, but also quickly turned dark. Paul exerted control over Karla, and their dynamic became increasingly violent and sadistic. By 1990, they were married, presenting an image of the perfect couple to those around them. Before meeting Karla, Paul was already a dangerous predator. From 1987 to 1990, he was known as the Scarborough Rapist, responsible for at least 13 sexual assaults in the Toronto area. However, his identity remained a mystery to police. In 1990, Paul demanded that Karla prove her loyalty by helping him find a virgin to sexually assault. Shockingly, Karla suggested her own younger sister, Tammy. They drugged Tammy with animal anesthetic stolen from Karla's workplace, sexually assaulted her, and recorded the crime. Tammy died from asphyxiation, and her death was ruled an accident. In the following years, the couple abducted and killed 2 teenage girls, Leslie Mahaffey in 1991 and Kristen French in 1992. Both were tortured, raped, and brutally murdered, with their crimes being videotaped. The tapes showed the unimaginable cruelty inflicted on their victims. Throughout their crimes, Paul and Karla maintained their charming public facade. They attended family events, weddings, and even Karla's sister's funeral, all while committing horrific acts behind closed doors. In 1990, police collected a DNA sample from Paul Bernardo in connection with the Scarborough rapes, but due to a backlog in processing, it wasn't analyzed until 1993. In the meantime, Paul and Karla continued their deadly partnership. In early 1993, Karla left Paul after a particularly violent attack. She sought help and, under police pressure, revealed some details about their crimes. She portrayed herself as a battered wife forced to participate, leading to what became known as the deal with the devil. In February 1993, police searched Paul and Karla's home, finding disturbing evidence, but the crucial videotapes remained hidden. Weeks later, Karla revealed their existence, and they were eventually recovered, showing Karla's active involvement in the crimes. In exchange for her testimony against Paul, Karla received a plea bargain in 1993. She pleaded guilty to manslaughter and was sentenced to just 12 years in prison, sparking outrage when the true extent of her involvement became known. Paul's trial in 1995 was one of Canada's most notorious. The prosecution had irrefutable evidence, including the videotapes, which showed the brutality of the crimes. Paul was found guilty of multiple counts of first-degree murder and sexual assault. Paul Bernardo was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for 25 years, and he was declared a dangerous offender, meaning he is unlikely ever to be released. His chilling lack of remorse shocked the court. When the details of the videotapes became public, there was a massive outcry over Karla's lenient sentence. Many felt that she had manipulated the justice system, presenting herself as a victim when she was, in fact, a willing participant. In 2005, Karla was released from prison after serving her 12-year sentence. Her release caused widespread concern, especially when she was seen living a seemingly normal life, even getting married and having children. The case remains a source of controversy in Canada, with debates about whether Karla's sentence was too lenient and what justice truly means for the victims and their families. The case led to changes in how Canadian authorities handle plea bargains, particularly in high-profile cases. It also emphasized the importance of timely processing of DNA evidence. The case captivated and horrified the public, leading to numerous documentaries, books, and even fictionalized accounts exploring the dynamics of the couple's twisted relationship. Paul Bernardo is often cited as a classic case of a psychopathic predator, manipulative, charming, and devoid of empathy. Karla's role remains debated, with some seeing her as a victim of Paul's influence, while others view her as equally culpable. The story of Paul Bernardo and Karla Homolka serves as a haunting reminder of how evil can hide behind a seemingly perfect facade. It's a case that forced Canada to rethink how justice is served in complex criminal situations. The delicate balance between justice and mercy, particularly in cases involving plea deals. How should the legal system respond when both manipulation and true evil are at play? Share your thoughts on the case and the ethics of Karla's deal. Please subscribe for more deep dives into notorious true crime stories.